Ever found yourself trapped in the clutches of anxiety, unable to break free? You're not alone. Today, we'll journey together through the process of developing resilience to anxiety, transforming your perspective and empowering you to regain control of your life. Overcoming anxiety means taking control of your thoughts. Realize it does not define you. It's not the sum of who you are. Developing resilience to anxiety involves learning to respond wisely to these thoughts rather than reacting to them impulsively. As you master this, you'll find new doors opening and new possibilities emerging. Anxiety often has us living in a perpetual state of fear. Our brain's always on high alert for potential threats. However, in many instances, these perceived threats are merely illusions. The key to dealing with anxiety is about shifting your mindset and acquiring new coping behaviors, and knowing that the more you resist it, the more prevalent it'll become. For instance, if you have anxiety about leaving the gas on when you go out, you might check it several times before leaving the house or even go back and check it once you've left the house. These are safety strategies, and they are the things we do almost by reflex to distract or control our negative emotions. Procrastination is another example of a safety strategy. You procrastinate because you're worried about how whatever you're doing it's going to turn out. While these strategies might offer temporary relief, they reinforce the cycle of anxiety. By relying on these strategies, we give credibility to our anxious thoughts. So the next time you feel anxious, observe the things you do naturally to relieve the feelings. This is your safety strategy. To break free from this cycle, we must challenge these thoughts and stop resorting to our safety strategies. Ask yourself, what am I truly afraid of? What's the worst that could happen? And if it did, how would I cope? More often than not, you'll find that the threat is less severe than you initially believed, and that you are indeed equipped to handle it. There are two types of safety strategy: behavioral and mental. Behavioral strategy means you do something like double-checking to ensure the gas is turned off. A mental strategy is overthinking, researching things, and making lists to avoid forgetting something. All this leads to worry and doesn't make you happy or keep you safe. We suggest writing a list of the safety strategies you regularly indulge on. Once you have written the list, challenge it and ask how much of your time you're willing to give up in order to feel better for a short time. Once you've identified your safety strategies, start breaking them down. Replace them with an expansive mindset and a dose of positivity. For instance, if you're someone who has to be sure of everything to feel safe, change your mindset to "it's okay to be uncertain sometimes." If you're someone who always must do everything perfectly, change your mindset to "I'm able to make mistakes sometimes." This shift in mindset will help you approach anxiety differently, paving the way for new experiences that will strengthen your new expansive mindset. This new attitude isn't going to take away anxiety forever, but it's designed to hit the override button and give you a greater sense of control. When you learn to accept the negative feelings and uncomfortable situations, they lose their power. Welcome these feelings instead of panicking and falling for its call to action to do something about it, and just allow it to be. The good news is that you can turn down the volume of these thoughts until they become nothing but dull white noise. Anxious thoughts don't have to be acted upon or resisted. You can let them flow in and out of you. So when you hear the chatter, simply say "thank you" and wait for it to become bored. Eventually it will realize you're not listening. It's essential to understand that sometimes life is a little all over the place, and that's beautiful and okay. It's better to be flexible when something goes wrong rather than trying to dictate it and make it go a certain way. Be grateful when things go right and work out a way to deal with them when they go wrong. Go with the flow of life and see that it'll take you somewhere amazing. Thank you for watching this video. If you would like to see more videos like this one, don't forget to comment, like, and hit that subscribe button to join our community. Until next time, stay tuned and stay awesome.